Hi Dollar Divas, welcome back to my channel. So I'm super excited because today I'm finally filming a full face of Shop Miss A makeup. So I've got an entire full face. I did try to keep it within like the $1 to $1.55 price point. So this is a super affordable bargain makeup look. And yeah, it's been a good long while since I've done one of these. So super, super excited. So if you're new to my channel, my name is Jessica and I love to do a lot of dollar store and Dollar Tree oriented makeup and shopping content. And I do have a special focus on bargain makeup. So basically I like to do all the same fun content that other makeup channels like to do, except I like to keep it in that bargain price point. So we do lots of Dollar Tree, but I'll also do other bargain makeup brands as well. And basically I like to keep it that $5 and under price point. The closer to $1, the better around here. So like I said, I like to do all the same fun content that you see the other makeup channels do. And I also do some shopping content as well. So if that sounds like your thing, you're definitely in the right place. I do hope you'll become part of our Dollar Diva family here on YouTube. And of course, I'll have related content linked down below. That way you can binge watch more content like this after you're done watching this video. So yeah, without any further chit chat, let's just go ahead and get into today's video. So we're gonna start with eyebrows as always. So I have the AOA Dual Brown Definer. It's in medium brown, it's got two ends, it has a thin end, and then it has like a thicker tapered end. And I think I might try both. So first, what I'll do is I'll try the little thin side. Now my experience with little thin pencils like this is you don't wanna raise them up too high because they do break easy. I have like a little thin pencil eyeliner from Maybelline and it breaks on me all the time. So far so good. It seems to be a nice, good, strong, thin pencil. Like I said, you want to kind of keep it low, that way you don't break it. I really like the color. I was a little nervous it would be too warm. Sometimes a medium brown can. So I had a Dollar Diva ask me, I think commented on one of a video and asked like, how do you like pick a color for like your eyebrows? So the general rule of thumb I've always heard is if your hair's darker, you want to go like a shade or two lighter. And if your hair's lighter, you want to go like a shade or two darker. Of course, you know, there's tones as well. And you don't have to be like super matchy, like you don't have to be super matchy. So if you have like burgundy hair or like some, you know, like a really bright red, you don't have to have like a bright red eyebrow. You can do like a taupe or like a dark blonde or something like that. So sometimes you have to also take into account your skin tone as well. That worked really very, very good. So now I'm going to try the other side on the other brow. And hopefully I can kind of get them even looking. I really liked that little thin pencil. That was very, very easy to work with. And honestly, I never quite know how to use the tapered end. I don't know like which direction to really put it in. I think I like the thinner side better. Like I said, I don't really know. I just don't really know what direction to put it in. I'm wanting to use the little like corner of it. But you know, it really is just occurring to me now. I don't really know which direction to do it in, if that makes any sense at all. It's kind of weirding me out a little bit, honestly. Just because I do my makeup all the time doesn't mean I know everything. I definitely do not. I'm not a professional. And there's a lot of things I don't know. Yeah, I feel like this side came out better because basically I just don't know which direction to hold the little tapered end. I've used these before, these shapes, but I don't know. I'm struggling at the moment. I'm gonna kind of just clean it up a little bit with the other side. See, I'm just a little messy here compared to my other brow. We'll definitely clean them up with some concealer. That really surprised me, but no, really, like, it's not the fault of the pencil. Pencil is actually really, really, really nice. The color's really good, good pigment, and like I said, for the little thin pencil, it's really very strong. It's, you know, it didn't break on me. Like I said, I kept it short, but it didn't break at all, which was really nice. So I'm gonna clean up my eyebrows with concealer. Of course, we're gonna use it to conceal as well. This is the AOA Studio Locked Creamy Concealer. I got the shade Light Warm. So I'm just going to put some on a little brush and just kind of clean up around my brows a bit. This is one way I judge concealer. Like I like if it's a good one to clean my brows and then of course to conceal as well. I like it. I like the color too. I was a little afraid it was going to be too light and then I swatched it on my hand in my haul and I was like, oh no, that's going to be nice. There we go. I think it did a really, really nice job. So like I said, we'll come back to that and use it to conceal. I do have an eyeshadow primer because I have one that I bought at Dollar Tree like years ago. It was an LA Colors like spring collection. I've never again seen an eyeshadow primer there, so I kind of wanted a good affordable option that I could use in Get Ready With Me videos. So I got the AOA Studio Shadow Stay Eyeshadow Primer. And this is what it looks like. So, like I said, I just wanted to, I like to use a concealer brush to spread it around. Okay, so the primer is on and I've got some fun eyeshadow products. I'm so excited. So I picked up this little like quad. It looks kind of like the e.l.f. bite-sized palettes. This is in Sunday Afternoon. It's kind of got this bluish color story. And then I also got a liquid eyeshadow. This is the AOA Studio liquid eyeshadow. This is in the shade AOI. So between the two of these things, I'm gonna get an eyeshadow look. So I'm gonna go all over with this cream shade right here and just lay that down as a base. If you've used this eyeshadow, definitely let me know. Again, I've explained before that this is not going to look like it's doing a whole lot, but we just want it on our lid to create a smooth base for the darker colors. So with that same brush, I'm going to go into that blue. I am going to probably end up using all of these colors. It's a lot easier when you just have 4. And I'm going to put this up to my crease, basically just on my lid. I'm going to blend it up into the crease too, even a little bit above the brow bone. I don't know that this is really very pigmented, to be honest, but pastels and me have a very complicated relationship. It has a bit of fallout. Again, I'm heavy-handed. Sometimes pastels I find can be a little bit, powdery seeming. So I've been testing those Beauty Intuition palettes, and I really like them all, but I had a complicated time with the pastel one. But I think because really for my skin tone, it's more of a companion palette. So that's doing a little something. It's not the most pigmented. I would say that so far, the way I feel about this shade right here is it's very comparable to the LA Colors 12 pan palettes. And that's not a huge compliment. Now their In Vogue one is great. Their newest color story, LA Colors, that they did with those 12 pan palette. That's a really good one. But this one here is just kind of, it's paying off a bit. Like I said, I don't know. With me, sometimes with pastels, I'm just a little, I don't know. It's just a little weird. So I'm going to take like a more compact brush. And I'm going to go into the darkest shade there and try to smoke this out a bit. Hopefully this goes on like smooth and pigmented. Okay, I'm feeling a whole lot better about this shade right here. Like I said, pastels and me, I don't know. Okay, now that is really nice. It's not going on splotchy. It's gone pigmented. It's buildable. I'm just going to use that other brush and just blend it a bit. It had some of the blue on it as well. Of course, we're doing like a blue smoky eye, per usual. I'm always doing a smoky eye. I don't think I ever don't do like a smoky eye, generally speaking. I'm feeling a whole lot better about this. Do the same thing, take that other brush, just blend the crease. Oh yeah, I am feeling it. Super nice. Okay, we're gonna have all kinds of fun with shimmers and stuff now. Now I'm gonna go into that super fun, it's like a shimmery kind of a green shade. I'm gonna use my flat brush. I'm gonna wet it. This seems to be very creamy. Okay, yeah, this shimmer that is pretty top notch, I must say. That is gorgeous. That's like mermaid. That is so beautiful. Creamy, the shimmer is just top notch quality. Let me know if you've ever tried these little eyeshadow. They had a couple different color stories, and I just thought this one was beautiful. That is gorgeous. So I'm going to take a little bit more of that darker shade. I'm going to go into that other brush that I did, and I'm just going to blend kind of the line there a little bit. That is so, so beautiful. So you know how we usually do. I'm going to come back to the eyes. I'll use the liquid shadow when we come back and finish up like some details. But I'm going to move on to mascara, lashes, face. We'll come back to the eyes. So I had thought that I bought a mascara from Shop Miss A, but I apparently did not. But I did buy lashes, so we're going to be putting on lashes. So I just used the one from my Sheen, Full Face of Sheen makeup. The packaging looks like the Maybelline Falsies mascara. So I just put a coat of that on, and we're going to move on to liner and lashes. So for liner, I got a liquid eyeliner. It's the A2O Lab liquid liner. So the packaging is like really pretty. And I got the shade dark brown just because I don't have a whole lot of dark brown stuff. And it's got like a thin, like precision tip. I'm so excited to try this. So only other thing I did not get from Shop Miss A was an eyelash glue. I have tried their AOA Studio eyelash glue and it's really good. I had it from my last haul that I did a few years ago. Used it up, so I didn't buy it again, you know. So I'm just gonna use something from the Dollar Tree to put my lashes on. Ooh, that's pretty. That is beautiful. Very easy. This is a very easy one to use, easy to control. Some liquid liners are just easier to use than others, you know. That was very easy to do. A good tip on a liquid liner can make the job a whole lot easier. So I used these same lashes when I did my other one. I just think I got a different style. These are the AOA Studio 3D Faux Mink. Got the style Willow. And we will see if I have to trim them or not. I think the ones that I really wanted were out of stock. A couple of the styles I wanted were out of stock. So this is just kind of one that I like that they had in stock. The band looks a little thick. I think I am gonna maybe have to trim these. Let's see. Yeah, definitely gonna have to trim them. I try to start off like a little bit and then take off more if I need it. Sometimes if you don't trim them and they're too long for your eye, they'll lift like in the inner corner and stuff like that. So if they're better shaped for your, they're the right length for your eye, they're less likely to do that. I think that's gonna be enough. They might be just a tad too long, but I'm gonna leave them where they are. So I'm gonna link down below my lash tutorial that I did. It's a beginner-friendly lash tutorial. I show you 2 different ways to put lashes on. I'm gonna have that link down below and do my lashes off camera, but I will let you know how easy or hard they were to put on because I do judge a lash that way. So I'm gonna put these on off camera. I will be right back. Okay, lashes are on, and they weren't the easiest lashes to put on, but they weren't the hardest. The band is a little thick, but it's not like super plasticky. They're really very comparable to like an Ioni. I love the style. I think the style is really, really, really pretty. You know, can you just go to Dollar Tree and find some like really nice lashes? Yeah, I don't think, and of course I'll have more thoughts on all these products at the end of the video. But yeah, I think I like the LA Colors, the new LA Colors lashes better. You know, I think for the money and for the ease of like getting them. But these are nice though. Yeah, no major complaints. So we're gonna come back to the eyes, add some details, but we're gonna move on to the face. So I've got this AOA foundation here. This is the Buildable Satin Foundation. I got the shade Natural Beige. It's kind of this dropper type of a situation. So I'm gonna shake it up. And I got this foundation brush from Dollar Tree. It's from Sassy Chic, and I have not used it yet, so I'm gonna use this to apply my foundation today. So I'm a little nervous about the shade. I don't know if it's gonna be a little too warm or what for my skin, but we're gonna try it, make it work. I'm just gonna go in. A lot of y'all said you really liked these brushes. Ooh, the shade is tough, but well, like I said, we'll make it work. It's very, it moves across the skin really nice. Ooh, oh no. We'll make it work, I promise. Don't be afraid. Might not be something I could wear out, but might be something but for the stage is really forgiving, so I can always make like kind of odd foundations work. There's also like mixing mediums. I've never used any, but I know LA Girl makes them, and they make them in like white, and they make them in like blue and different. That way you can like take your foundation and you can fix either the undertone, you can make it cooler or warmer, add, you know, by adding like a blue or whatever. Then they've got them where like white drops, like there's just like a white stuff that you put in your foundation where if it's too dark, you can lighten it up. And I've never used them, but I know that that is something you can invest in, and they're not very expensive, and it will save you money. Just if you buy the wrong foundation, you don't have to like get rid of it or anything like that. And I always forget, like generally I'm kind of okay with my foundation. It's very rare that I am not able to make something work. Bring it down my neck a little bit. Yeah, the shade's not the best. It's so hard online. That's another thing too. Now they do have a lot of shades. That's one thing I'll say about Shop Miss A versus like Dollar Tree. This foundation had a lot of different shades, but it's hard to kind of match, you know exactly what your shade is looking at a computer, you know. Okay, we will make it work though. Of course my skin's like a little red. I've been out in the sun a little bit too, so. But I like the finish of it. It's very smoothing, like it just looks very, nice on the skin. and it's got great coverage. So like I said, I would just need maybe like a lighter shade or slightly, maybe a more neutral shade. Don't really know. Like I said, my chest is a little bit red because I've been out in the sun. That's kind of a bad combination, what you're seeing. The brush, I really like it. That's just a really nice brush to apply your foundation with. That might start becoming my method. So I'm gonna put the concealer on, and that we use to clean up our brows. This and the powder is gonna help save everything, of course, as it always does. So we'll see how this does to cover. I'll do a little bit here. Use my concealer brush. See, just doing that alone right there helps, let alone anything else. Just gonna spread it out a bit. Helps lighten and brighten it up. I really like the concealer. It did a really nice job of covering. It just sinks into the skin. Dollar Tree has been getting better with their concealers and all that kind of stuff. This had a decent shade range too, I believe. But yeah, really, really, really like it. Can't complain. So now I've got a powder, and this is the AOA Studio Perfect Finishing Pressed Powder. They have some different shades. I got the translucent. It looks like something from like Makeup Forever or NYX. This is the Anti-Shine Blurred Finish. When I ordered from them last time, I got their banana powder, and that was amazing. That was like, I had a one that I had gotten like in an Ipsy glam bag or something like that. That was like it was like a $30 banana powder, and this one totally was every bit as good as that one. So I'm gonna go in with my puff. That's kind of been my preferred method here lately. So I'm gonna take a clean side. I'm just gonna go on in. Dollar Tree's been selling a lot of these like translucent mattifying powders and stuff. It's a nice brightening effect. I'm almost done with my Essence Brighten Up powder. I think I'm on like my third one, and I have fallen out of love with it. So once it goes away, I'm gonna not buy it. I'm gonna use up some of the stuff that I have that I've gotten at Dollar Tree. So let me get another like powder brush. I'm just gonna go in and just kind of go in and get some shine down. So the powder really helps too. It just kind of starts coming together. It really doesn't look like it's settling into lines all that bad. Under my eyes looks really smooth. Yeah, I mean, so far I really like it. I don't know that you can get something better high end, like honestly. So now I've got a bronzer to try. This is the Malibu Glitz. We've seen palettes by this brand at Dollar Tree. This is the Sunkissed Trio Bronzer. This is in Cocoa. They had different, like couple different color stories. And I think when I swirled it around, it looked a little bit like, a little pasty on me. So I might go into like those two colors there, or I don't know. I might just see what happens. Let's just have fun and see what happens. God forbid I don't go overboard, you know? So it does seem to be a little cooler toned than some bronzers. I know a lot of bronzers tend to be warm. It's hard to find one that's a little cooler toned. I don't know, you guys. I'm gonna just put my brush into the two dark shades. Let's see what happens. I don't know if the white part, like strip in the middle, is doing me any favors. Okay, that's a lot better. That's a lot better. See, it is amazing though, like once you start doing your makeup, just how it does come together. Yeah, that's not bad at all. Do I love the bronzer? No. Like, do I think you can find better stuff at Dollar Tree? Absolutely, but yeah, got the job done. So now I have a blush and highlighter duo. This is the AOA Studio Fly With Me blush and highlighter duo. They had a few different shades. I got the shade Evolve. So of course we're gonna use our blush and our highlighter. I think the blush is a little bit shimmery, which, you know, I don't mind. So I'm just gonna put my brush in there. The color seems really beautiful. Kind of a little different than some other stuff I have. A little bit more like a cinnamon coral. It's buildable, and it's I like it because I don't feel like I've gone overboard. You know what I mean? Some blushes, if they're too pigmented, I'm not as good at controlling them, you know. I think the shade is beautiful. Oh, I went overboard, I think. That's okay. I'll just match the other one and go overboard there too. Got a little shimmer, nothing crazy. A little bit on my neck. Maybe it'll match my chest. Take my powder brush. Just kind of blur it out some. I think that's beautiful. Like I said, I went overboard on this side right here a little bit. Beautiful though. I really, really like that. So now we're gonna go into the highlighter I'm gonna take a little smaller brush, and it's just kind of like a pearlescent highlighter. Ooh, okay, that was way more pigmented than I thought. Again, it's really nice. Like, you know, the color is pretty. I love the effect. And it's nice to have like a dual product. You could just throw that in your makeup bag, especially when you go on vacation and you don't have to carry like 2 different products. But, you know, like, I mean, can you get something just as good, if not better, like at Dollar Tree? Like, yeah, you know what I mean? That's why I don't really do a whole lot of shopping like from Shop Miss A, because generally, like, a lot of times what I want is kind of out of stock. And I can just go to Dollar Tree, you know what I mean? So I like Shop Miss A, but Dollar Tree delivers for me like all the time. So I do have a lip product, but we're gonna go back to the eyes and kind of finish up. I'm gonna go into this liquid shadow here and add like a little in corner highlight. I guess you could say I'm gonna use like a little thin brush. I'll regret it if I don't. That is absolutely stunning. So now granted, like, I should have probably used something like, I probably should have used this like in a separate video, because it does compete a little bit. Actually, it looks very mermaid-esque. It competes with the other shimmer just a little bit, like a white or like a gold or like a champagne. Probably rather would have looked probably even better in the inner corner, but since I have it and this is a Shop Miss A, I wanted to get something different with liquid shadow. I didn't want to just like get the same colors that I have. This blue is just gorgeous. Look at that. It's just like mermaid eyes like all day. I love that you can get really good, inexpensive. And I like this better. I had one from ColourPop that I bought like earlier in the year. I think I like this better for sure. I haven't really been impressed with ColourPop products, to be honest. The things I've tried. I haven't really used many of like their pressed eyeshadows, but I've used their Super Shock and I've used like a liquid eyeshadow. I can kind of take it or leave it, you know. I'm gonna smoke out a little bit under my eye very, very carefully with that dark blue. I'm gonna go very, very gingerly. I did not buy a pencil liner from Shop Miss A. Why? I don't know. Why did I do that or mascara? I don't really know. But there we go. Just a little something under the eye just to kind of bring it all together. I'm going to probably pop something on my brow bone. Probably that lighter shade, or maybe the highlighter. Yeah, I think that's probably what I'm going to do. Kind of putting the shadow in my waterline a little bit. Beautiful. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to take the highlighter and just kind of pop a little bit of that up on my brow bone. There we go. So, so beautiful. Pigmented, rich, just pretty. I love that the shimmer shadow has just like a little hint of green. It's kind of like a mint color, really making this look mermaid-esque. So now, last but certainly not least, we're going to finish off with the lips. I didn't get a lip liner. I just got a lip color. And this is the AOA Studio Wonder Matte Lipstick. The last time I bought from Shop Miss A, I got a, I think I got like a lip gloss, and then I got a metallic lipstick. I still have both. I actually have the metallic lipstick in work, and I do use it. So I'm just going to put this on. It's just kind of a nice nude lip. That is very rich. It actually looks a lot darker on camera than it does in person. Very pigmented, very matte. In work, I've been using the NYX double XL lingerie or whatever it is, mainly because I can't find the Beauty Benefits ones that I like anymore. They take forever to dry down. I like that this doesn't seem, and it gets all over my teeth until it dries down. This doesn't seem like it's going to do that. I'm kind of making a mess. I feel like I might need like a lip liner. I'm just going to use one of my new LA Colors ones. It's almost like, I mean, like, God, I'm just coloring outside the lines, you know, like major. Dries down, like I said, really nice, quick, which is what I wish the... I'm not really happy with my lipstick situation for my job. Oh, I just made a mess again. Nothing a little brush can't fix. Yeah, if I could find like a blue-based red and like an orange in this. They had a red, I think they were sold out. I don't think they really had like a tangerine. But if I could find one, that right there would be what I wear in work. Super cool. So here is the look. I don't know if I really love the lip color with the eyes, but it's what we got. So a quick rundown of all the products. So things I think that are like really amazing. Really like the powder. Really like the eyeliner. The foundation, of course there's a better shade for me, but we made it work. Love the lip color. I wish they had some more shades. Of course the eyeshadow quad and the liquid shadow. Really, really like these. I feel these are the standout products. Now I feel like with Dollar Tree, you don't necessarily need like the powder. You can find good stuff at Dollar Tree. The lipstick, you know, you can find good stuff at Dollar Tree. I really like the blue shade, although I did see LA Colors does have a blue shade in their lip and eye bar. I think I bought one. I can't really remember. But now the eyeshadow was really, really nice. That shimmer was really, really beautiful. So, you know, that might be something special you could get from Shop Miss A. The foundation has a good shade range. But like some of these products, like I said here, you know, you can definitely find at Dollar Tree and they're comparable. The eyebrow pencil was really nice. I really liked the thinner side better than the thicker side because I realized I don't really know how to use one of those tapered edges. But really nice. I still really like a lot of brow products from Dollar Tree. So like, you know what I mean? Like Dollar Tree has me covered, you know, and Ioni, you know, with Ioni and LA Colors. So we're all good there. If you do need like an affordable eyeshadow primer, the AOA, this one seems to be really good, and it was like $1.55 or something like that, whereas Dollar Tree doesn't really sell eyeshadow primer, you know. And then, you know, the AOA Studio Faux Mink lashes, they're really nice, but I really like the LA Colors ones better from the Dollar Tree, and they're very comparable to Ioni, maybe not even quite as good as Ioni, but yeah, you don't really need to get the AOA 3D Faux Mink if you have a Dollar Tree nearby that has a decent lash selection. You know, the blush and the highlighter, I like that it's a duo. The blush is really nice, the highlighter is really nice, but LA Colors makes really nice blush, and Ioni makes nice highlighters and stuff like that. I do like that it's a duo. That's a nice handy thing for like throwing your makeup bag to not take up too much space. But yeah, you know, it's nothing that you can't get at Dollar Tree, honestly. Then the concealer was good. You know, Be Pure is making some really great concealers now, so it's like nothing special, you know what I mean? If you can find Be Pure. You know, like I said, that's why I don't really like go out of my way to make a Shop Miss A haul other than to like, do a video like this every now and again for you all, because there's so much of this stuff here that Dollar Tree really carries. It's just as good, you know. And then probably the least standout thing for me is the bronzer, like the bronzing trio. Of course, this isn't an this is Malibu Glitz brand. It's not a AOA Studio brand. I think they were sold out of what I wanted, to be honest, so I had to get this. But yeah, you know, I could kind of take or leave the whole white strip down the middle. I would like it better if it was just dual-sided. It's a big container though, and we did get a nice effect. I didn't go overboard. It's a little bit cooler toned, I feel, especially the darker shade. So, you know, it's fine, but it's not, you know, you can definitely get better bronzers with things that LA Colors, even now Beauty Intuition comes out with. So they kind of get you covered there, you know. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Show me you did by hitting the like button. Again, I will have related content linked down below so you can binge watch more videos like this. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.